Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, September 6th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Recap Wednesday is officially back and better than ever. And we're kicking off this week's edition with a jam-packed weekend full of action on the sunny shores of Tampa, Florida, with this year's Hurricane Pro. In the women's physique division, a lights-out Heather Grace came in and pulled double duty, bringing home the hardware in both the Open and Masters divisions in her last pre-Olympia tune-up. For the second straight year in the Open figure, Ivana Ivusic managed to outpace the field to score her first win of the season. In the Masters figure, Spain's Veronica Garcia came in and handled her business to get the W. And in Masters Bikini, Pamela John was able to bring home top honors. Veteran Chris Griffin put together the best look of his career to snag a win in the men's physique division. And wrapping things up with his win in the men's physique Masters was David Odom. Over the last few weeks, I've heard a lot of people come out and tell me that this year's 212 Olympia is already a foregone conclusion. But apparently all those people forgot to let prime 212 contender Ahmad Ashkanani in on the secret. Over the weekend, some new posing footage emerged from deep inside the bowels of Oxygen Gym, showing a crisp and dangerous-looking version of Ashkanani just days away from hopping on a plane and heading stateside to finish off the last week of his contest prep. Up to this point, updates from inside Ashkanani camp have been few and far between over the last 16 weeks or so. But if they show up at the Orleans Arena and roll out a new and improved Ahmad Ashkanani 3.0, it'll definitely have been worth the wait. As a fan of bodybuilding, you've got to love the guys who bring the old school go big or go home philosophy with them day in and day out to the gym. And there aren't a whole lot of guys out there doing it bigger or more old school right now than UK powerhouse Luke Sando. Knee-deep in the midst of his second official off-season as a pro, it doesn't seem like Sando's backed off the gas for even a minute since wrapping up his season a few months ago. In some recent leg training video, we can see a gigantic-looking Sando crushing a set of heavy squats as he attempts to round out his look a bit more heading into his 2018 campaign. What we saw from year one of Sandoe was pretty promising all across the board. So as long as he can build on that heading into year two, I think we'll see him come out and make some real strides next season. Every year it feels like there are always a few guys who end up emerging out of the off-season as major winners. And it certainly feels like our old friend Paulo Almeida is winning at the moment. Late last week, new video emerged of the Freak looking as big and as nasty as he ever has during a recent arm training session, as he continues to round the bases through phase one of his off-season program. Over the last 18 months, Almeida has done an incredible job balancing out his physique and turning himself into someone who's capable of putting together some really spectacular efforts. And the look he brought into Toronto earlier in the year was probably his best yet. As long as he keeps tightening things up around the edges and slowly chipping away at his weak points, I think it's only a matter of time before we see this guy starting to rack up the pro wins.